And this person, honest to God, took 2 steps and was gone.
Pretty much what I saw too.
And I turned at Marlena, rather gobsmacked, my mouth hanging open. Did you see that? Well, Marlena and Raj, who was with us, were like this. So I didn't need to really ask them again if they'd seen it. But the thing is, we saw something different. And this is the interesting part. I was aware that the man's shoulders and back came to about 5'8" or maybe 5'10", because when I was looking at him and eventually yelling at him, that's all I could see. But my brain, at the time, didn't realize that I was looking at somebody without a head. And then when I thought about it, I realized they also didn't have any legs. What was shorts were pants that were cut off below, just above the knee, and that's all I could see was a torso, basically, walking through the cemetery. I don't think he was lacking a head, I just didn't see it. Marlena standing just a little to my side, with the light hitting her face differently because she was standing beside me. She was standing at an angle to me, saw something different. Why don't you tell them what you saw, Marlena?
Yeah, well, that was interesting to listen to you, Jan. I can always enjoy.
She wants raise. She's bucking for a raise.
Well, basically, I saw very much what you saw. I saw a guy walking along the fence rather quickly, rather briskly, and he had pants. I couldn't see how long the pants were, but
they're dark blue or black, though. I remember that.
Well, I didn't see them as dark blue or black. They were sort of more of kind of a greenish color from where I was looking, and he looked like he had a blue, kind of a little bit of a lighter blue jacket to me, and I saw his arm. It would have been his right arm moving.
Yeah, I saw arms moving.
I saw arms moving,
yeah.
And then
So I remember the shoulders
I don't remember
moving.
seeing a face. I saw the shoulders.
You would have seen the back of their head, probably.
Yeah. Well, he was walking towards me.
Oh no, mine was walking away.
Oh, mine was walking towards me.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He wasn't walking away. He was walking towards me.
Are you sure? Because I was sure he was walking from the shrub to the tree, not the tree to the shrub.
No, I was standing. You were here.
Yeah.
I was here. And I saw him coming along the fence towards me.
Oh, because you were more that. I thought you were over on this side with Raj.
No, but anyhow.
Because Raj also saw him walking away from me.
Yeah.
But you're on the other side, so we're not telling a different story. I forgot that Marlena was that way. I thought she was on this side of me, but apparently she was that way.
Right.
Raj was on this side of me.
Right.
So we're although I do dispute blue jacket.
Yeah.
I remember brown.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Anyhow, there he was, and there he wasn't. Simple as that. It was not a long-lasting apparition like another one. I had unrelated to this, I had a sighting back in around 1980, which was extremely solid and long-lasting, but this one was a little quicker, right? But nevertheless, there it was. It was amazing
But
to
he
see.
responded to the yell.
Yeah. Maybe if we wouldn't have yelled, he might have stayed a little longer.
That's right.
Yeah.
It was so real, even though it didn't have a head or legs in my eyes.
Yeah.
My brain accepted that there was somebody walking along the fence, and I yelled, "Oi, get back to the other side," meaning go to the other part of the cemetery. You're in the way of our control shots. And maybe that's exactly what he did. He went back to the other side because he...
But I can tell the viewers that if they ever have the experience of seeing this, it's something you'll never forget. You'll always remember it because it's yeah, well, for a ghost hunter, it's pure gold, right? It's like...
We saw a ghost together at my house.
Yeah, in a slightly different form again, right?
Yeah.
But we saw it, both saw it. I saw
and did Brandy see it or no? I know you did.
I don't know if Brandy saw it, but I sure did.
Yeah. And that was one of the nights that Marlena was over, because I make great dinners. Marlena was over, and I really enjoy Marlena's company, because it breaks up the day quite a bit for me. when I get to spend time with her. Plus, there's also the joy of knowing somebody that's crazy about this as you are.
Exactly.
You know, so there's because you go into the little restaurant here that we're not going to plug and tell them that you believe in ghosts. They're going to look at you like you're nuts. So Marlene,
Guai.
Guai, yeah, well, it's
Guai.
Chinese, so
Chinese
it's
for
Guai, Guai,
or
Guai.
ghost. Guai. Guai.
But we were at my place, and I was on the computer, and Marlena was sitting just over my shoulder, and I was kind of facing the computer, facing Marlena, facing this other woman who was sitting at, if we were a triangle, we would have each been a point on the triangle, so that's our relation to each other in my living room. And I was talking to the other woman, and there seemed to be like a little kind of not
A disturbance in the atmosphere.
yeah, not
It's like a,
not like a dream thing that you see on TV where everything goes wriggly, but like as if you were seeing a miniature dust devil in your living room, but not quite solid like that, but like the air was heated, like a mirage or something.
there's like a shimmer of air, actually.
Yeah.
Like a shimmer went through.
Well, that's what
For
it
me,
started.
that's what I saw.
Started like that for me, but then what I saw was the back and top of the lower back, like top of your butt, of a person walk right past my desk and into the wall, exiting, I guess, to the exterior of the building because I'm on the corner suite.
Yeah.
And I was yapping at the time, and when I see this thing, it kind of stops you in mid yap, and and I'm a little surprised. And I turned around to Marlene and I said, "Did you?" And she says, "Yeah, the air went." Well, you can tell it what you saw because I saw a person
Well,
standing
there was a space of about, I would say, three.
If I can't see it on the lens, then you're gonna have to move it up so that you can see it on the lens.
There was a space of about a 3-foot width.
Yeah.
About 3-foot width. Right on Jan's left side of the computer, where the air in kind of a vertical shimmering, right? It's like if you could imagine, say, about 25 vertical lines, and then they all started to shimmer. The air looked like it was just disturbed in a vertical way as this thing moved through the room. That's what I saw. I didn't see a person or a shape. I just saw the disturbance of the energy moving through the room.
Well, what I saw was transparent. It was definitely not solid like we did in the White Rock Cemetery, but there was the shape of shoulders and lower back, no head, no arms. It was like as if I was just seeing this part of my own self, except, not in a plaid shirt or anything. And Marlena, I think she kind of gasped or made some sort of a oh noise because when I looked at her, she was looking at it as well. So I know she saw it at the same time.
It was, I wouldn't say it was startling, but it was more like...
well, it was a ghost.
It was, it was like, I wasn't startled. It was like,
yeah.
It's like, well, I guess it is startled in a way, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean,
but not in a frightening way.
No, and I live there, and, there's...
It's almost like the person, the ghost, isn't really conscious of the walls even. They're just they're going on some kind of a heading. Maybe they don't see the building that we see. Maybe they're seeing something else.
Well, I think it wanted us to see it because it manifests right by the desk. And let's face it, I'm looking towards Brandy, so I'm going to see it. You're looking towards me, so you're going to see it.
Yeah.
And Brandy's looking towards me, so she's going to see it.
Yeah, the thing that throws me, though, makes me wonder how they reason that out, is because if I was a ghost and I wanted someone to see me, I would just sort of stand there so they could see me. I wouldn't want to necessarily be moving.
Well, that might frighten somebody too much, and you might be too aware of that.
Well,
I mean,
I suppose, I don't know.
If a ghost doesn't mind being seen, then I think they would do that. But I think that it's like the whole idea of, only go to see somebody if you're... I think, Marlena, when you